which he is first. Hello, 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 hello. How is the mic sound? Is the sound okay? Not too loud? No echo? Give me a yes that it's okay. Or bad if it's not good. Hello, everybody. Good? Excellent. All right. Let me know if I'm breathing like Darth Vader. Somebody said they could hear me breathing. I'm usually congested around this time of year. But I'll try not to breathe too hard into the mic. I don't want to sound like Darth Vader. Thanks, Witchy. Loud and clear. Good. Hopefully not too loud, though. Looked like OBS just disconnected and then reconnected. Hopefully it's good now. By the way, everybody, the comments, if you missed it, they're on 5-second delay, so you can't type in comments too fast. That's just to cut down on those. Once in a while we get spammers who just go crazy with the messages. So keep in mind, if you're trying to do back-to-back messages, there's a 5-second delay. I think it's a 5-second delay. Let me double check. Hang on here. Edit. Yeah, 5 seconds. Okay. I haven't started yet. I just finished my polar alignment, so I'm going to start setting up my the RASA first. Salute. Hello, everybody. Monday night star party. It's hard to do these, by the way, because it gets dark so late now. It's like, geez, are people even up this late? I know people have to work in the morning, but there's not much I can do. It doesn't get dark until after 10 o'clock. Thank you, Paul. Okay, I'm going to try and connect to my my laptop here and get the RASA going. I run my setups each on their own computer. The Explorer Scientific runs on my desktop computer, and then I have a laptop sitting right next to me for the RASA telescope. And let me plug in my USB here. Some of you don't. Okay. Small crowd compared to that to the lunar eclipse. You know, the media really plays up those lunar eclipses, so you get so many people watching. I'm fine. How are you? Let's see. Extreme Games. All right, let's get this show on the road here. Let me see. Make sure my connection is good. Let's see. If I can see both cameras, then my connection is good. Yep. I'll choose that as my guide scope. All right, connect all. Unpark. All right. And let's start up Sequence Generator Pro. You know, we've had over a week of cloud. This is the first time I've rolled out my scopes in probably 10 days or so. Crazy. But I've got them both out. The skies are... Actually, I don't know. The skies are kind of scaring me. The weather, let's see. See, the app said clear all night, but what's this nonsense? I called my friend Doug, said, no, it's going to be clear all night. I'm right here on the map. I'm in between two cloud fronts. We'll see. We'll see. This could be a short session. I hate to roll out my scopes for nothing. That's a lot of work. Sorry, I'm not seeing all the comments right now. I want to get this thing going. All right. Making sure the temperature. Okay. Is the temperature dropping? Okay. Now let's see here. I want to make sure my scope is in focus right now. So let's because I just rolled it out. If it's near 1.0 for the HFR, that's pretty good. That's terrible right there. So I'm way out of focus right now. So let's I got to get this. Need to drop my HFR down a lot. Let's move it out and see what happens. Hi hey Martin. Hey Martin, I don't usually see you on my live streams. At least I don't think I do. Martin is a member. Thank you, Martin, for being a member. Hello, everybody. I'm trying to get this scope down to focus. Let's see, zoom in 100%. You can see the little halos on the focuser. But it's really easy to, everything's electronic. I like to do this scope manually because when I try to do it automated, it works once in a while, but not all the time. 0.95 is great if it'll stay right there. Look at how pinpoint the stars got. That's great. Okay. All right. So what I am going to do now is, I'm not going to go over the Sombrero Galaxy. I don't have that many clear nights. So I'm going to go back to, I was doing the Sombrero, but now I want to do NGC 4244. That Galaxy has a nickname. I don't know. I forgot what it's called. NGC 424. Is it the Pencil Galaxy? It's got a weird nickname. Edge on, Spiral. Does anyone know the nickname for this Galaxy? It's very thin. I don't know. I knew I was going to forget the nickname. This is the one I'm going after. It does have the needle. It's not the needle. It's got a different name than the needle, but that's okay. It doesn't matter. But we're going after that. So, you know what? I'm in focus. Let's just run this. I am in... no, it's not the needle. There's another Galaxy called the needle, but this one has a different name. Pencil or... I don't know. It'll come to me. A silver needle? Maybe? Silver Galaxy Silver Needle. That kind of rings a bell. Not the cigar. I think this one's got it. Silver Needle. Silver Needle? Probably. Okay, I'm going to run it. Let's hope for the best. Hi, everybody. Validating. Let's see. My mount should start moving, hopefully. Validating sequence. What's it doing validating? Please wait. It says validating sequence. What's going on? Oh, okay. All right. Let's see this. Okay, there it goes. See, it's already past the meridian. So it's a good thing I'm... Star Party with Chuck. Silver Needle. Yeah, that's probably it. That rings a bell. So yeah, I better capture this as much as I can before it's gone for the year. All right. By the way, I don't think you're going to be able to notice, but I bought a new chair. My old one used to squeak. It drove people crazy. But I got a big one. I bought a heavy-duty chair from Amazon. I can already see it in the plate solving. It's right there. But it's got to move it to the center. You see that? It's right there. But plate solving will center it for me. Silver Needle Galaxy. Yeah, thanks, Martin. So hopefully the next round it'll be right here. There it is. I love the chair. It's so comfortable. It doesn't really rock much, but it's so comfortable. I love it. All right. This one is underway. Resuming auto guider. All right. All right, let me check out the other scope now. Some people do all their stuff from outside. I can't do that. I need to be sitting comfortably in my chair, or forget it. Hang on here. OBS is wigging out on me. It looks like it got disconnected again. Yeah, I'm comfy in my chair. I mean, I was saying, I don't know if you heard, but I know a lot of people like to be outdoors with their equipment, but I'm an armchair astrophotographer. I gotta be sitting in my chair. I feel I have total control. All right. I actually have finished capturing 2 objects so far. M5, the globular cluster, and what is it? The Whirlpool Galaxy. I just haven't processed them yet, so those are on my list to process. And let's open up this. Hello to the 167 people watching. Right, I got one scope working right now. Now I'm going to try and get the other one going. Make sure everything looks good here. Connect all. Oh, when I do my solar setup, I have to change port, so I didn't know what port my mount was on. Now it does. Okay, let's open up Sequence Generator Pro. Now, the first thing I want to do while this is pointing at a star, I got to make sure the focus I know is thrown off when I roll out my scopes from the garage. So the first thing I'm going to do is let's connect. I'm going to make sure it's in focus, or it won't be able to plate solve. So let's get the frame in focus. Hi everybody, I'm still getting my scopes going. Okay, you can see I'm way out of focus here, so I like to use my MoonLite focuser. I'm used to that. Let's just get this in focus. All right, 5. And let's pull it in. Let's go -100. You can see the stars are not in focus. Another -100. That way, when it does my plate solve to look for an object, it'll definitely find it if I'm in focus. Those stars look pretty pinpoint. Yeah. Okay. So we can stop that. All right. Can reconnect that. Now I started capturing the Elephant Trunk Nebula, but I don't know. I don't know where it is right now. Let's see. It might be too low for me to start capturing that. So this one is going on the Silver Needle Galaxy, and this one, let's just see where the Elephant Trunk is right now. I'm opening up Stellarium. You know what? Maybe I can start. It's very low. It's below 20 degrees. Most people don't even like to start until an object is above 40 degrees because there's a lot more light pollution down there. But you know what? I have an audience. I'll just throw away the frames I don't like. I think that's low enough. I think it's high enough. My guiding will be terrible when it tries to point that low. But you know what? I'm a risk taker. Let's do this. Should we get that one going on the elephant trunk? I've already got a bunch of frames on it already, but I know a lot of them aren't going to be good, so I'm going to spend the whole night on the elephant trunk. Wait, let's just see the how this scope is doing now. Wow, I can tell it's a clear night because my mean readout is high, but it's lower than what it normally is. And there's the silver needle. This is a 15-second exposure right there on the silver needle galaxy. Anybody know how far away that galaxy is right now? Probably 30 million light years away. Ooh. You take the chair outside, Martin? Laptop, but that's yeah, right, not really fun in January, right. How far away is the silver needle? Can someone look that up? I bet it's 30 million light years away. The silver needle galaxy. All right, you know what? What's the biggest star? Oh, geez. You know what? I was looking that up before, and I can't remember. 14 million light years? Is that all? Oh, I vastly overestimated. Do I sound like Darth Vader? This mic picks up everything, and I don't want you guys to hear my breathing. I know I breathe loud. I'm a mouth breather. My nose is always clogged up. What cord do I use? I have a 20 meter, I have two of them, 20 meter repeater USB line. You know, I have a video on it if you could find it. Stevenson. Hello, Mr. Scientist. Good name. Dylan O'Donnell, the biggest star's truck. Wow, I am honored. We have a star in the house. Dylan O'Donnell. I think Dylan also live streams, and I always try to look for your live streams, Dylan, but are they on Twitch? I'm never sure how to be contacted when they go. But thank you, Dylan. I appreciate that. Dylan got me going with a $5 donation. Although it turns into $3.50. Must be Australian money. Thanks, Dylan. I appreciate that. Mr. Tesla. All right, I'm going to get my... Everybody check out Dylan O'Donnell's channel. We started way back around the same time. In fact, Dylan actually goes back farther than I do. Okay, I'm going to get this scope going. It's going to be very low, though. Let's see. This thing is going to point so low. Hey Ryan, about the Red Cat 51, I am waiting for the nebulas to rise at a reasonable hour. I'm going to use that strictly on nebulas. Oh, you can look how low my scope is pointing at the elephant trunk. You can see that. That's crazy. But the Red Cat, probably another month. See, I'm waiting for the nebulas to rise, but I have a terrible view of the east. So they have to get up to about 40 degrees before I can see them. And if I were to bring out the Red Cat now, I would have to wait till about 2:30 in the morning to see them. So I think maybe about another month I'll be able to see them at a more reasonable hour. So one more month I'll get that Red Cat going. I can't wait. And you know what? I mean, and Optolong gave me some filters to use with it, and thanks to Optolong and ZWO gave me a little bit of a discount on the camera I'm going to use with it. And, you know, they... I told them, look, I don't do reviews on this stuff. They said, don't worry about it. No problem. All right, let's see if we got this one. Okay, I'm kicking into the autofocus routine on the... So this scope is now pointing at the elephant trunk, and it's kicking into my... The autofocus works good on the Explorer Scientific scope, but I can never get the autofocus running great on the RASA. Sometimes it gets me good focus, but other times it just goes out of whack. So I manually focus that one. I mean, electronically, still from inside the house. Yeah, thanks, Martin. 14 million light years. I think somebody beat you to it, but thanks. Thanks for looking that up. Yeah, that focuser graph is way out of whack. You can't even find any stars, it looks like. Those don't look like there's any stars in there. It might be pointing too low. It wasn't pointing at. It found one star. I think I'm pointing too low still. Pause that one for an hour or so. Yeah, it's not finding any stars. It's just going to make matters worse if I keep trying to run focus. Let's pause that, and I'm going to turn the. Now it threw me out of focus. It's never going to be able to plates off now. I have these automatic lights. That's why it gets dark sometimes, and they drive me crazy. Plate solving can't find any stars. Let's just abort that. All right. Yeah, I'm going to wait a little while before I get that one going. I'll wait for the target to come up higher. Although I have captured an object below 20 degrees, but today it ain't looking so great. I'm going to have to wait. But let's see what the focus does. Does autofocus, or does the PhD even see any stars yet? It's there's something very bright. Let me look in the. I hope my neighbor's lights aren't on. Nobody. I am lucky that nobody puts on their lights in the east. That's the one good spot I have. In the north. No one puts their lights on in the north. Ollie's Astro, thank you very much, Ollie. You got my donations up to $7. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming? I think it is. I'm watching it on my... Thank you very much, Ollie. You and Dylan are the best. Is the stream smooth for you guys? Because I'm watching... I try to see what you guys see on my iPad, and it looks like it's smooth. It's smooth? Okay. Good. I do need a better... I think I have a fast internet connection. But my computer isn't so great. Pesos. Yeah, you guys are contributing $5. And it has a dollar sign next to it, but it's not quite $5 in American money. That's okay. I totally appreciate it. Australian money. I don't know what the heck my scope is pointing at right now. It must be... I don't know. I'm going to have to wait for that one to go a little higher. Definitely got off to a bad start. Quality is not good. That's all right, Ollie. I'm just kidding you. I don't know. I think the quality is okay, isn't it? It looks to me like it's smooth on my iPad. UK next. It's good? Okay. must be daytime for the one for you guys in Australia. By the way, I'm on the dad watch. I've got him on my surveillance. That's why I look to the right. You see me looking to the right. When he gets up, I need a 5-minute break to settle him back down and get him back to bed. He's going to be 90 this year, and he likes to wander off sometimes. We got to catch him before he goes. Why am I looking at this? Sorry about that. You guys want to stack some of the needle, that silver needle, and see what I've got so far? Yes, okay. Let's stack some of that silver needle data. But not too many. I don't want you guys to wait too long. Let's we'll stack let's see. We'll stack all of the data I've captured today. I've got a lot more, but let's see how many frames that is. 37 frames comes to about 15 seconds each. That's almost 10 minutes of data. And flat files. I don't have any darks and bias on this computer, so we'll just have to skip the darks and bias. And I'm going to keep all of them. Who cares? For now, I'll just keep them all. It don't matter. Okay, we're going to stack some data. Give this about 5 minutes. And then we're going to see what the silver needle looks like. You don't run the easy processing suite in... No, I need to get that easy. You know, I know, I'm way behind in PixInsight. How much does that cost anyway? What does easy processing do? Does it live stack? I bet it does. But I don't have PixInsight on this computer right here. It would take me a long time just to copy them back over to my desktop. But I did put a version of Deep Sky Stacker on here. Oh, easy is free? I didn't know that. I'm going to download it tomorrow. Let's see. Let's see if my scope can even see any stars. Nope. It can't even see stars. It's just, I don't know where my scope is pointing. I'm talking about the black one. It's too low. It's pointing too low. I think it's pointing at the house right now. Easy is free. It locks up PI so you can't do anything else. But it's it's good for live streams. Really? Is that bad? Oh, that doesn't sound good. It locks... Okay. I see. So but it doesn't matter if it's a CPU pig because I do all my processing on the downstairs computer. That's where my heavy duty machine is. So I could just put it on that one downstairs. This desktop that I use for imaging is really old, but it gets the job done for imaging. Let's see. Oh, it finished already. Okay, great. Let's stack it. Let's see. I'll call it SN for silver needle. All right. Let's see what it looks like. Stacked. SN. I'm going to copy it over to my desktop. I'm not used to these stupid Windows 11 icons. Copy. Okay. Download. Let's go to astrophotography. Stacked. I'm going to delete all of those. All right. Now we're going to see what the silver needle looks like. Do any of you know Ty Cobb? That's what my desktop is a picture of. He played for the Tigers 100 years ago. He was a mean one. Okay, stacked. Keep in mind, this is less than 10 minutes of data. And there is the silver needle. But now let's do a QO. All right. But let's do a quick, let's do a... Okay, I'm back. OBS keeps wigging out on me. Sorry about that. All right. Let's see if we can get a better view of it here. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. But there's what it looks like. You can see I've got walking noise. There's a lot of bad stuff going on, but when I have hours of data and I'm able to work on it, that's what I'm capturing right now. What do you think? Is that worth going 8 or 9 hours of data on? Is it worth it to stay on target? It doesn't look like a very interesting galaxy. It's very thin and very edge on. What do you guys think? 14 million light years away. That's what we just captured today. Is this a worthy target? You like it? It's thin. Looks good. Okay. Not. This one says not worth it. But hopefully when I process it, I'm sure I'm going to find lots of color. Some people say not worth it. It's cool. 50-50. Yeah, you know, it's very, You know what? I started it. I'd probably finish it. I've never done it before. I want to have this in my portfolio. So we'll see. I'm going to stay on target. Why not? It's right there. I do 15-second exposures. I saw Dylan say he's living vicariously through me. I'm not sure. That must mean he has bad weather. Bad weather down under. Let's see if I can see any stars yet. With this scope. That's just freaking nuts. Where is everything? What if I do this? Let's try and find the elephant trunk again. Oh, now it's pointing even lower. Maybe there was clouds in that area the last time it went. Still no clouds. I mean, still no stars. It's never gonna. It can't play sub when you don't have stars. What is going on in that direction? I'm just gonna let it. I'm just gonna let it go. Eventually it will raise high enough. Can't get drunk. Right. Then I take the cap off. You know, if it had a cap, I'm sure I would forget it. That was. I actually did a well, I did look at stars earlier. Well, you know what? Let's see if there's another target we can at least point at. Let's try and find, just to make sure I'm in focus. But I only have narrowband filters on this thing. I don't want to... Iris, Vega... No. What's that? Bode's Galaxy. Let's just... I've already captured Bode's, but you know what? Let's just do it anyway. It's kind of low. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I'm going to point to M81 and see what happens with my HA filter. I just want to make sure this setup is all right. Find it already. Okay. You know what? Right there. Create M81 and M82. All right. All right. I'm just going to center it. I'm just going to find it. I'm not going to do any imaging. I've already captured those enough. Center now. I think there's a big cloud going right through, passing right through there. I don't think this is a great night, actually. I just want to make sure I can see freaking stars and that I'm in focus. Ah, stars. That looks like I'm in focus. I just can't find the elephant trunk right now. Oh, jeez. When searching is going that low, something's wrong. I mean, when it's searching that fast. Not found. Okay, let's see if it can do a blind... Let's probably do a blind failover. Let's see if it can correct itself. Yeah, the mount is having problems right now. I knew something was wrong because it found the elephant trunk before when it was that low. Blind failover takes a little bit longer. So I'm just going to let it sit there. Dylan is just lurking. Dylan is an actual astronomer. He's got a diploma to back it up. So he says. I have heard of that. People keep asking me about that. What the heck is that thing? That J107B? People ask me about that a lot. So if Auto Center failed to solve image, why? Do I have to go outside and just reset the whole thing? Why? Why isn't it finding anything? I'm going to try it again. Maybe I should try and repark it. I'm going to try this one more time. The big scope is having problems right now. It can't find anything. Okay, OBS is giving me problems. I got disconnected. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna park my mount. My mount can't. The black scope can't find anything right now. I'm gonna park it, and if it parks crooked, then I know the mount is screwed up, and I gotta go out and reset it. So let's see how it parks. Park. I don't know if I can tell if it's crooked from. That doesn't look so bad, does it? Let me look out the window. Alexa, lights off. I can't see anything out there. All right, you know what? Let's just try to find something one more time on park. Let's just go back to that target. And if it's still screwed up, and I'm going to go outside and reset it. Alexa, show camera 2. That looks better, I think. Or is it going too fast again? Let's just see. Oh, you know what? My dad is up. I got to go check on him. Bear with me here. And I'll be right back. Hey, Dad. All right, sorry about that. I gave him something to drink, and after he drinks it, I'm going to try and convince him to go back to bed. Then I'm going to go out and try and fix the mount. I know there's something screwed up. We'll see. Usually when it happens, you know what happened? I probably put in the wrong time. I probably put in the wrong time, maybe by an hour or two into that mount when I set it up today. And yeah, it's not going to find it. As soon as I put my dad back to bed, I can see him on surveillance when he's finished drinking. All right, and then I'm going to go outside. Hang on, I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Are you finished? Sorry about that. I am back again. All right, so what we're going to do, I'm going to park it. Problems like this on a live stream. There you go. I don't know what I did wrong, though. I'm guessing I put the wrong time in the mount by an hour or so. Okay, I'm parking it. Now I'm going to go outside and just reinitialize everything. Dylan looks like David Grohl with that hair. You love Andromeda. Yeah, so do I. Okay. I'm going to go out and see if I can see what's going on with this mount. Let me get my shoes on. You guys can watch me. Where are my keys? I need my coat. It's actually a little bit chilly. Hang on. All right, I'll be back. Stay tuned. Hey, I am back. I could tell when I went outside, the mount wasn't really in its home position. It was crooked. So when you start off in a crooked position, there's no way it's going to find anything. So hopefully now I can find, let's just see if I can find the target now. There it goes. This is an easy target to find. It should not have a problem now. Please work this time. Please, I'm begging you. Don't freeze up now. What's it doing now? Capturing new frame. It already captured a new frame. Downloading. God, you mother... You know when it does that sometimes, you gotta disconnect and reconnect the camera. Let's try this again. It couldn't download the frame. Now let's see if it can download it. There it goes. Hey, it found the target. Now, chuck the problem solver. Chuck the problem solver. Who's the man? Who's the man? Now I'm going to go to the elephant trunk. Now what's it doing? I already found the target. Why is it acting like it can't find it now? Oh, screw you. I don't care. Let's go to the elephant trunk. Now we're going to go to the elephant trunk. The real target. Let's see. Resume. Center. We're going back to the elephant trunk. Low target, but now the mount is lined up. It should find it. The whole session has turned into problem solving. Okay. Let's see. Find it. You better find it. I'm looking for this to turn green. Ah, green. Thank you very much. One more time and it should be fine. Maybe two more times. Find it one more time. All right. Found it. It found it quick that time. It's still lining it up. I think it's probably going to have to go one more time. Who knows? No, it did it. It's done. Here, let's run a focus. Okay, we're running the autofocus now. Let's see if this one's still going. Yeah, this one is still going. Although I don't see the mean readout going any lower, and it should be. That means there might be a little bit of haze up there. Let's see the clouds right now. Here's Detroit on the map. I can see there's some haze passing through. Not the best of nights. Moving focuser to next position. Now what? Okay. Now why is the auto... You know, it's one of those nights. It's one of those nights. Why is the focuser not want to move now? Let's cancel that for a second. I'm going to disconnect and reconnect the focuser. Error connecting to the MoonLite focuser. Why? Why? You know, I'm going to shut down SGP and let's come back to it. And you know what? Yeah, hang on. Problem solving 101. It's plugged in. Oh, maybe when I was pointing so low, something became unplugged. Let's see. No, now I'm connecting. Let's run the autofocus now. You know what? Let's just run this. Okay, now it's working. When all else fails, shut down Sequence Generator Pro. AZ4Runner, thanks for letting me borrow your moon on the lunar eclipse. I really appreciate that. I knew I was going to have clouds, so I was borrowing time and date, AZ4Runner, Ray's Astrophotography. Hey, Ollie and Greg, NGC 3718. What's that one? See, the mean readout here should steadily be decreasing, but instead it's really not. That means there's probably haze keeping up. It's probably not. I'm not getting the best pictures that I can. If you ever have clouds, AZ, and you need to borrow my moon, of course, feel free. You don't even have to ask. Let's see see that the autofocus is looking like a good graph right now. So pretty soon we're going to get this black scope running. The only thing is I don't know what caused it to go off into a bad home position. I don't know what started that, but I had to go outside and reset everything. Yeah, who knows. Green is always the magic color in Sequence Generator Pro. So when this graph turns green, you know the autofocus is okay. And if you missed it earlier, if you're just joining us, we did stack a little bit of data on some of the data I captured. This is less than 10 minutes, but this is the Silver Needle galaxy, and it's 14 million light years away, and that's what it looks like with less than 10 minutes of exposure time, and short exposures, 15 seconds each. So at least I got something. Let's see the autofocus. Wow, this curve needs to start going upwards. Oh, it's got to start over again. Yeah, CGX doing CGX things, right? Howdy, poolside stargazer. You never seen anyone image NGC 3718. What is that one? NGC 3718 is probably hard if you've never seen anyone. Oh no, I've seen people capture that one. Oh, that's on my list. I should capture that one. That's a cool one. Oh, let's take a look and see where it is in the sky. 3718. Wait, I want to watch my autofocus. As long as it turns green, I'm good to go. Turn green. If it goes horizontal, that's bad. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. NGC. Oops. If you guys are hearing a fan, that's my computer in the background. Oh, wow. Yeah, 3718 is kind of going to wait for the... It's too late for me to try and capture it now. It's... I wish I had known about it earlier. I would have grabbed it. That's a cool one. But it's already on the other side of the meridian. I'll never have time to finish it this year. I don't get enough clear skies. All right, you know what? Let's start the elephant trunk. Get this show on the road for the elephant trunk. Run. It says ready. Wait. Does my auto guider need to be running? Why is it... Is it hanging? Maybe I need to be guiding first. Did I screw something up? Sequence Generator Pro is not cooperating today. Slewing. Okay, now we'll go. I just got to be patient and let it go. Okay, now it's going to do... Why is it going into another autofocus? I just did an autofocus. You know, this makes me want to switch to Nina. I thought it was smart enough to know I did a freaking autofocus. And this one is still going. You see that? The mean readout just went up. Yeah, I'm getting hit with clouds right now. There's definitely some haze passing through. My mean readout should not be going higher. Hi, Violet. Another member of mine. Thank you. I don't have a Discord channel. I fear that if I had a Discord channel, I would spend all my time in it chatting with people. This is so cool. Oh, I'm glad you think so. I've got one scope working fine so far, but the Explorer Scientific CGX setup has not been cooperating. It's giving me that's okay because the elephant trunk is so low, it doesn't even matter. I like to capture it when it's higher anyway. I'm stretching right now. My left arm has just been bothering me lately. I think it could be tendonitis, or maybe I need to go to a doctor. Probably arthritis finally setting in. I am getting older. Thank you. I appreciate that. Glad you like the videos. Nina, everybody has been switching to Nina, but you know, I'm so set in my ways. I'm sticking with Sequence Generator Pro. Okay, the autofocus is green, so that looks like it's gonna. You can't sleep, so you're back. All right, glad to have you back. Wanker's cramp. You never know. I guess I got to switch to the other hand. That might help. Got to go right next time. Dylan is still hanging with us. I am right-handed after all. It's a good place to be. All right, I think we're finally going to get this mount going and this telescope going. Switch to Nina already. I know. I'm an old dog. I'm scared of Nina. I'm scared of change. I fear change. You know, when I first started, I would try anything, and I was an early adopter of everything. Now I'm so set in my ways, I'm afraid. What happened to me? All right, this one is finally getting underway. Finally, we've got the mount going, even though the elephant trunk is still very low. Let's see where it is. There's the fan again, by the way. That's my desktop computer. One of the fans inside the computer's broke because I think the other fan is working overtime. Hey, it went a little higher. By all this freaking fussing around, it's about 23 degrees high right now. That's good. And we are imaging, finally. We'll take a look at the first image when it comes through in 3 more minutes. Woohoo! I'm doing 4-minute exposures on this setup. Jeez, that took a while to get going. And I have it set to sort of to end at 5:30 a.m. That's when it starts to get light outside. Same as the other setup. There's the Needle Galaxy. If you're just joining us, we did stack some data. That's less than 10 minutes on the Needle Galaxy, 14 million light years away. Dylan and I actually got our mounts around the same time. In fact, I think he made a freaking unboxing video a few days before I did. I think, who's this guy? He beat me to the punch. Dylan and I were both early adopters of the CGX, but I don't remember when. Maybe 6 years ago? Has it been? Yeah, OBS is giving me issues again. It keeps disconnecting on and off. So, but I don't know if you heard. But yeah, I've never captured Mercury. Somebody was mentioning Mercury. That's on my list. That's the only planet I haven't one of the. I even captured Neptune and Uranus before. I don't have Mercury. Your CGX died, really? I'm still pushing mine. That's right, Dylan. You did switch to a heavy duty. I think the EQ6 or the EQ5-R Skywatcher. I'm not sure. your CGX is a visual mount only now. Wow. So a lot of people having issues with their CGX mount. You know, I won't feel so bad now since people are having issues that if my mount finally goes, maybe I'm gone past the expected life. I do have a hotline with Celestron. I have a direct connection with the chief operating officer, so if something ever happens, hey, Amir, I got some issues. It's nice to have connections. We're almost done. Our first image is going to be here in a second for the elephant trunk. I can't believe you guys were hanging out with me. It's almost 11:30 p.m. in Detroit. I almost didn't want to know. I'm like, geez, I'm not going to do a live stream until after 10 p.m. Is there anyone still awake? All right. I think it's coming through. Hey, there it is. Can you guys see it? The elephant trunk is right there. A single 4-minute exposure. We got one. Success. It took a while to get this mount going. But you can see my mean readout is more than double. That's because I'm pointing so low. And I like the mean readout to be about 800. If it's 1600 for my HA filter, that means there's a lot of light pollution worked into this. When you point low, there's a lot of light pollution, and haze could be playing a big part too. The skies don't look so great. Somebody, yeah, showing the biceps for Chuck. Got it. It's working now. I feel better. It scares me when things go wrong. You never know if you're going to lose a whole night of imaging. And clear skies are hard to come by these days. Tomorrow, I'm not sure. See, I've got rain. I have clouds on Wednesday. I have rain on Thursday and rain on Friday. That's why I'm like, you know what? Maybe I should live stream today because I don't know when I'm going to get another chance. What's a good telescope? You know what? Just about any telescope you throw on a mount is good. I mean, if you get a wide field scope, you can capture the entire Andromeda galaxy, or if you get a one with more focal length, like an 8-inch mirror scope, you can see the smaller, more distant galaxies. So. You're in extreme drought? See, April showers bring May flowers. I guess we're in but we're getting May showers. So even our grass is still green right now because it's rained so much. I'm keeping an eye on my dad right now. I think he's trying to get up again. Please stay in bed. Stay in bed for another half hour at least. Let's see the weather. I'm not convinced I'm gonna. My weather app says clear all night. I'm not convinced. This app. Well, yeah, it says clear all night, but my other one says, well, clear till 4 a.m. That ain't bad. Chuck, please make a beginner's tutorial for software and how-to's video for starters. There's so many channels that do this. I feel like, you know what, for me to do it would be so redundant. I have some videos for how-to, like how to use a software, how to set up Sequence Generator Pro. But yeah, but there's so many channels now that do this. I've kind of moved on. For me to do it, it would be like reinventing the wheel. It's been done. What's my favorite planet? Oh, it's got to be Saturn with those rings. And I'm lazy about making how-to videos. I don't have the energy I used to have. Another exposure came in, and the mean readout. You see the mean readout went down. That means the mount must have moved a little bit higher, a little bit more away from the light pollution. So hopefully that will keep going down. How late? I don't know. It's 11:30 p.m. here. I've got 187 people still hanging out, so I'm going to stay on if people want to hang out. I watch my dad until 3 a.m. every night, so if I leave this live stream, all I'm going to do is probably click on Netflix while everyone else is sleeping and I'm on watch duty. Then someone can relieve me at 3 a.m. We're looking at the elephant trunk on this scope. Can you see? This is a single 4-minute exposure. And on this scope, my RASA, we're looking at the needle galaxy. And I did stack some data on the needle. Should I stack some elephant trunk data? Like about 7 exposures or so? Or at least stack the data that I captured today? Should I stack it? It's up to you guys. The silver needle galaxy. Let's do a quick stack on just the data I captured today. Do I have Deep Sky Stacker on this machine? I'm sure I do. Data. Light. Let's just do the stuff I captured on... What, there's only 2 from today? Let's wait for one more to come. Because I don't know if this data is any good. I'd have to inspect it, and I don't feel like inspecting it right now. You can see there's a big gap. 117 to 143. That's because I was capturing data through a lot of haze. I already had to delete a lot of data. It's just tough finding clear skies. You know what? Let's pick a random bunch. We'll take off, how many is that? 5. So we're going to get 20 minutes of data. Check them all. And do I have flats? Let's at least do the flats. Oops. I put the flats in. Looks like we froze again. OBS keeps logging in and out again, but we're going to stack 20 minutes of elephant trunk data and see what it looks like. I'm just going to keep on. I'm not going to do darks and bias. I'm not worried about it. This is just for to see what it looks like. No, stay in bed, Dad. Don't get up again. I don't want to... I'm watching him on surveillance. He's being good. He's being good. We just got to keep an eye on him, make sure he doesn't wander off. I had to call 911 about a week ago. He slid out of bed, and you know what? My arm is bothering me. It's just too heavy for me to pick up, so I called for lift assist about 4 in the morning or so. And you know what? They were here in 2 minutes. Why should I freaking ruin my arms when they send 2 people over, they pick him up, and all's good again. As long as he doesn't get injured. The person watching him must have been sleeping on the job that day. He's not moving. He must be sleeping. Oh, your mom's in ICU. I'm sorry to hear that. Bye, Richard. Yeah, thanks, England. All right, registering. I am kind of curious because I'm definitely capturing the elephant trunk while it's way too low, but I'm curious to see what 5 frames will look like. Five frames at 4 minutes each, so that's 20 minutes of data. Nope, I have never caught a UFO. In fact, I don't know any of my astrophotographer friends that have caught a UFO. See you, Westlake. Astro Corone is here, my moderator. You're only an hour and a half late, Astro Corone. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you're late. Don't worry about it. He works for cheap. Nothing. So I can't complain. All right. Let's take a look at 20 minutes of data for where is the folder stacking? No, not Starless. Where's stacking? Oh, stacked. There it is. Let's put it on. We'll call it ELE for elephant. Oh, the new Saul episode. Yeah, I think I made it through 4 seasons of Saul. Not quite as good as Breaking Bad, but watchable. Okay, we're going to open up, let's see, elephant trunk, 20 minutes of data. Whoa, pretty cool, huh? That's 20 minutes of data. What do you think? That's pretty dang good for only 20 minutes of data. With the HA filter. Crooked. I'm going to have to rotate it when I don't like a crooked elephant trunk. It bothers me. Probably go like that. And then crop it. I'm probably going to end up, because I didn't want to rotate my camera, so I ended up capturing a crooked elephant trunk. Is it going to look like that, maybe? What do you think? Is that okay? I don't think it looks bad. I think it looks kind of cool. My face is in the way. That's only 20 minutes of data. And normally I will probably capture 8 or 9 hours of this filter with the elephant trunk. Pretty cool. I'm happy with that. My guiding is 1.21. Normally, my guiding is great in this location, but I mean, when the mount points higher, when I point to the north, that's where my best guiding is. Are the stars round in this? How do the stars look? Yeah, that's pretty round stars. Can't complain about that for 4-minute exposures. Yeah, I'm okay with that. For considering how low, this target is. Oh, my dad is up. Bear with me. I'll be right back. He's up again. Hang on. Hey, Dad, what's up? You guys still there? He said, scratch my back, scratch my back. His back always itches, so I got the back scratcher. Try and keep him quiet for a few minutes. But I am back. I take him for a walk just so, and he likes to go for a walk just so at the end of the walk, scratch my back some more. Everything is running smoothly, finally. I just hope the weather holds out all night. Astro Mountain Guy, hello. That's nice. Yeah, thank you. All right. Let's see those clouds are see, I'm right here on the map, and these clouds right here look like they're heading right for me. I just don't believe it's going to be clear all night. There's no way it's going to be clear all night like my apps are saying. No. I'm going to get bombarded. You know what's going to happen when I go to sleep? Then it's going to abort. Clear until... Oh, are you imaging astrocorone? 5 a.m.? All right. Angel Lopez. Glad you think this is so cool. I don't know what's going on with OBS today, but it keeps wigging out on me. It keeps disconnecting and reconnecting. But these are two of the objects I'm capturing tonight. The needle, the silver needle, and the elephant trunk. I think I'm going to be able to stay on target with both of them for most, definitely all night with this, but I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to stay on target with the silver needle. I may have to switch to M10. I've already set up for M10. Essex, $5 to keep the clouds away. Thank you very much, Essex. I wish that would work. You got my total up to $12. Woohoo! going towards the new office chair I just bought. You like my chair? Oh, it's so comfortable. I love it. What are we watching tonight? Yeah, we're watching Two Scopes Imaging, and I've captured, and here's a little preview of the stuff I've been capturing. That's 20 minutes of exposure time on the elephant trunk, and there's about less than 10 minutes on the silver needle. Hypermoto vlogs. Wow, $19.99. That is awesome. Thank you very much, Hypermoto. $32. Sweet. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. You guys rule. Oh, people were going, yeah, and people were going crazy during the lunar eclipse. I had 5 people donate $100. I'm thinking, are you kidding me? I think they got the total up to 1,100, but that was a crazy night. You know, when the media tells everybody there's going to be an event, that's when you want to be live streaming, because everyone's going to be looking for it. We need more people like Hypermoto. Yes, we do. I'd be rich if we had more people like Hypermoto. Yeah, that was crazy, Astro Corona. Sure was. That was a crazy day. 1,100 just in Super Chat. That doesn't even count the advertising. It was a maybe my best night ever. I could buy 4. I already have all the EAFs I need, but yes, I could buy 4 of them. Oh, you did? I'm glad you got some images, because my weather was not so great. Clinton Township, Michigan. That's not too far from me. I can't. Yeah, crazy fun that day. Oh, I'm sorry. I just saw myself yawning. I didn't notice I did that until I saw it on my iPad. I'm watching what you guys are watching. I didn't even know I yawned. I'm doing it again now. Oops. All right, guys, you know what? I'm starting to get a little tired. I think I'm going to probably click on the TV and relax a little bit. But I want to thank you guys for joining. I always have fun doing these live streams. And maybe during the day tomorrow, I'll live stream the sun. I don't know if there's anything to see on the sun. I want to thank you guys. Thanks, guys. I'm going to be heading off. Thanks, Astro Corona. Show up on time next time. Just kidding. Good night, guys. Thanks for joining.